Alright, let's see if this will work. Oh, good. So, hi. Can you all, hear me? Just let me know. Give me a shout. Yeah. So, I'll be. Right now, I'll be working, a little stream right now. Just a little animation stream, nothing much really, and just simply, doing me, fixing, editing, making sure that it actually looks, good. Yeah. So don't mind me as I briefly post that I'm going live on YouTube. So yeah, if anyone wants to ask me any questions about me, perfectly fine and available to. No personal questions, no asking how I live and stuff. Just it's simple. You're gonna have to go. Don't mind me as I go ahead and my mouse up on the floor. Do not mind me. So I'm just gonna go ahead, scroll down a little. Two. Gonna paint this. Oop, I probably should not be doing this because my thing's a little messed up. I just realized. Just remember that's a bit messed up. Oh my gosh, that's the body, not the body. I'm just gonna go ahead, click backspace. There we go. That's better, right? Nope, not better. And just simply just delete all of these. Mostly because it just doesn't look right. And because the frames are a bit messed up here. You can see a little briefly lit for what it looks like when it's not in its, full on form. I just simply have to go ahead and simply add a layer. Hair, and let's go face. I'm just gonna simply go ahead and use my tool. Head, scroll out, scroll in. Simply just draw these 4 little lines here. By the way, we are actually looking for effects, cleanup, rough, and all other types of animators. If you want to go ahead and join us in our show, that would be greatly appreciated because we are running low. And so that actually would be greatly appreciated. Please and thank you. I'm going to go ahead and briefly pause the stream. And a bit after I finish just, roughing out what her bang should look like. They're straight, but they're not that straight. Exposure, increase exposure. Simply just circle this, click the copy button, click the paste button, use this tool right here to paste and just slightly move this out, so this out. This gives it this little, look of something that is moving in the wind. Just gonna click copy, then click. Ooh, gotta go. Exposure right there. Don't exposures over two. I'm just gonna go ahead and paste this. There, new exposure. And I'm gonna go ahead, move this over, move this over, move this over, move this over. Not by that much though. And move this point up here, move this point right here. Because that looks a bit wrong. Go ahead and move this back just enough for it to look natural. I will end up getting Kingdom Harmony 25 eventually, just not right now. Bit busy with life and trying to figure everything out. Casually just going ahead and Control C, Control V. Increase exposure by 1. Go back to the very beginning. Copy this. Copy this. Pasted this here. Increase exposure. Grab this one right here. Click Control C. This is a vector-based program. So all I really have to do now is just, slightly, oh wait, get it. Just slightly, play around with the angles and stuff, and then you have a full on, thingy. Uh, I know I don't have enough followers anywhere. Someone to actually watch my stream right now. I'm just simply just yapping, increasing the exposure. Our eyes are brown now, so we can just go ahead and just simply just post this frame. Extend exposure, increase exposure. Now the other animation, looking for the hair. It's not gonna be a lot right now, especially since I'm more in like the phase where I'm just straight up animating without a reference. Okay, okay. Gonna go ahead and find the color I'm looking for. Scroll, there it is. Hair face. Now we just go ahead and pop. Or the lines not together, I swear. The lines are not together, this is going to be annoying. Well, at least that one actually clicked. No! 70 that was that one timeline. Just gonna go ahead and like, actually fix the factory on this. So it seems sane. They're all in the same spot. Stop it. Probably should be wearing my animation glove right now, but one, that thing is really uncomfortable for me to wear sometimes. So I mostly just actually just like wear it around at school these days sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spell on the animation glove. It's too fidgety for me right now. I'm just gonna briefly do this. I said, stop it with the animation. I'm just gonna serve. Help me. You're just not being helpful. Something tells me that the top one isn't even connected either. Just gonna go. No, like see if it's. I can't even tell where the veg is actually going. This is very, very, very annoying. I feel like the top is fine. I just feel like the bottom probably needs major editing. There we go. That's a lot better. I really don't want to do this, but this is also like the most annoying thing ever. I just gotta simply just line these two up right on the dot. Oh my. The thing I just really hate are fidget games. Good. It's working. The covalent bond bonded. Let's see if my editing worked. Did not work here. Not work here. Didn't work here. Why did it only work on this frame? I swear I need. So let's see. I'm just gonna briefly, check to see if everything's working up together. Why is it just this piece that's gonna cause me the most unimaginable pain known to mankind? That's why. Got it. Hey! I said close the gap. Okay, why aren't you letting me paint inside this? Oh my. This is also bothering me too much. Finally, it works. It works. It works. I'm just gonna go ahead and, just straight up, circle this. Also gonna turn off invisible strokes. New. I'm only cutting the ones where it's just straight. so I can actually, like spend some time, actually. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is simply just go ahead and, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell my friends I'm live on Twitch right now. Well, not Twitch, really. So yeah, I'm just gonna briefly say something in the random chat. I'm gonna go ahead and see. Why? I bet I'll just switch over to. Gonna go ahead, delete this. Cut. I'm gonna click copy. I'm gonna paste, cut, copy, paste, stuff like that. There's a singular frame right here. So I'm just gonna just cut it. Copy this frame. Paste it in the. Now let's see how it's looking now. Not gonna lie, that looks a bit too smooth in this one area. So this is a one little frame sequencer right here, I think. Oh snap, that's gonna confuse a lot of people right there. I'm gonna simply just cut this one out. This is probably the only time I'm ever gonna actually, as you can see where my frames are, I have, bunch of free frames, and then I have a singular one right next to free frames. I just realized that the way this is put right here, I have to go ahead and just copy this, and then I have to go pasted right here due to the shot and what's going on. However, it still looks a bit funky. I don't know where. I'm gonna just change the frame rate to 8. So, oh, you know what? Gotta go ahead and move this down a little, like it. Up a little, down a little, something like that. And so, why is it so much like? This part looks smooth, like going, like when it goes in, it's perfectly fine, but then when it goes out, it just looks bad. It looks very, very bad. I'm going to get a singular in between thing. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna go bye bye for the most part. Not really. I'm just gonna just add, just like simply render you just a little to fit right here into the scene. I'm just making tiny adjustments so it actually fits. Oh, I did the wrong frame just now. I'm gonna go put it back on my glove. Yeah, that's better. I have to go ahead and just simply add another frame right there to make this part look a lot better. So now when we look at the full dress animation, I've actually not that major. Her hair looks like it's actually moving back and forth. You can imagine. And what we're gonna work on for now is the body of Jazz because Jazz has a body and we need to go ahead and draw that crap. Let's go. By the way, we are actually working on merch for the show. And so if anyone wants to support our show, we can go to working on the merch for the show. That sounds wrong. But we are working on some merch on the show. We are actually also working on setting up a shop. This probably sounds wrong, especially since I haven't talked to our lead merch director. Also, the voice of this beautiful lady right here. Not my music. So neck here. Simply go here. I feel like my neck is actually a bit wider. So don't mind me as I pull up some background music that may not be hinting at my insanity. I will let them independent. I love them. I think that's me. Mhm. Mhm. Me casually just raging over the fact that I cannot get to work. What just happened? Okay, so it just happened to my thing. Okay, for some apparent reason, my thing just randomly updated from Harmony 24 to Harmony 25. It's annoying because now I've got to go ahead and figure out where everything is, how everything's different, because I did not see the ad. I did not see it. This is annoying now. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream for tonight. Also because it's not letting me. I've got to go ahead and go watch the ad. This is gonna be very annoying.